Welcome into the big time throws of the week. We saw quarterbacks regress a little bit down to the mean after a week 4 offensive explosion with big plays down the field, but nonetheless, there were some big time throws down the field. We're going to start it off with number 3, Patrick Mahomes, who's had big time throws throughout the entire season, as everybody's seen, but this one might be one of his best ones in terms of just how he gets this throw off. But we're going to see the Chiefs come out. Good scheme design play here. They're going to have Travis Kelce on an out and up, who's the primary. They're going to have a post on the outside to clear it out, and then they're going to have a halfback seam right here. But that's all great, but the way that Patrick Mahomes operates this play, not only feeling the pocket and how he's able to get this throw off is what we're going to highlight, but they're going to come in motion. We're going to see Patrick Mahomes drift away from pressure, step up in the pocket, and the rest we'll leave to you guys to see. But here's the play. They bring Tyreek Hill in this jet motion, which we've seen a ton across the NFL through the first 5 weeks, but he feels the pressure, he steps up in the pocket, and as you guys can see, his body position when he lets this thing go is basically like a statue. Somehow he's able to feel this defender in his face, the timing and the anticipation. Travis Kelce's clearly not ready, and he's throwing to a spot, and just the overall flick of the arm and flick of the wrist from Patrick Mahomes, 25-plus yard throw in the air. But the back view of this is another great shot. You can see just his ability to sense pressure. He knows he's got weak side blitz, so he's going to slide away from that, step up in the pocket, and then somehow feel that defender on his backside, and he just flicks it up. Most talented arm in the NFL, and it was on full display on that throw. Number 2 big-time throw of the week comes from Dak Prescott, and this just comes down to Dak making a play out of structure, under pressure. Cowboys are going to come out in just a play-action, simple pass concept, basically a 2-man concept with a deep dig, and Ezekiel Elliott's going to come off his play-action fake into the flat. Tavon Austin is on a clear route, but this is Dak just shedding a defender, J.J. Watt in this case, keeping his eyes down the field and making a play. Let's go ahead and run through. So he gets a fairly quick pressure on the edge, steps up, the strength and the balance to be able to stay up, and then avoid another defender while he's at it, keep his eyes down the field, find Tavon Austin, who makes a big catch down the field. But this was just clearly one of the biggest plays for this Cowboy offense the other night. But the strength that he has to be able to get out of the pocket, keep his eyes down the field. You're going to watch him switch the ball to his left hand momentarily here to avoid that sack, keep his eyes down the field, make a huge throw. Big play for this Cowboys offense the other night. Number 1 big-time throw of the week comes from Sam Darnell. We saw him make some big throws down the field, specifically to Robbie Anderson on go routes to the left side of the field on Bradley Roby. But Jets are going to come out in a condensed formation, snug splits, just run spray-release go routes versus single high. Inside guys are going to run chips and head to the flat. But let's go ahead and run the clip. We're going to see Darnold wanting to take a shot initially to a new wall, doesn't quite like the release that's going on there, comes back, finds Robbie Anderson and drops it perfectly in the bucket. This is a great shot from the backside view here of Darnold just using his eyes, finding where he wants to go with this football, and then ultimately locating Robbie Anderson for a perfect throw down the field. But that's your number 1 big-time throw of the week. For more information, check out our YouTube channel. You can always go to ProFootballFocus.com, premium stats.